Alabama State and to come back to Montgomery. For a Southerner, coming to Montgomery is like being on hallowed ground. The stands taken here, the sacrifices made here, the progress fought for here, the lives risked here are a stark contrast to the vision that I sometimes hear coming from the other side in these presidential debates. So let me begin by just thanking President Wendell Boyd. Thank you for letting me come here. Thank you, John, for organizing the campus group for Hillary. Thank you, Tom Bryant. You gave a great talk. Thank you, Judge Reed. Thank you. Thank you, Treble Soul, for giving us a little bit of music. And thank you to Sue. She's a wonder, isn't she? Yes, she is. So, I've seen a lot of old friends here today. From Selma and other parts of Alabama. Rosenhack Sanders, thank you for being here. My old friend Joe Reed. Yes. I saw his son, his grandchildren. You made me feel good, Joe, because all of our grandchildren are going to turn out better than we did. And that's a good thing. And I think sometimes that I'm useless in this election. Because I looked at that Republican debate the other night, and I thought they were going to hit each other. And I thought, what's the matter with me? I'm not mad at anybody. I wake up every morning grateful to have this is my daughter's birthday. I've got a beautiful grandchild, about to have another one. I'm happy, but I am worried. And the space where I worry, and the space that other people are trying to fill with a lot of loud noise, is what we need to address in this election. How many of you listened to President Obama's last State of the Union? I thought it was a beautiful speech. And for those of you who didn't, I'll give you a short summary. He said, look, I know we have problems, but you should be glad you're an American, because our economy is outperforming any other big economy. We have 14 million new jobs in 5 years. That's the most we've had since another Democrat was president, whoever he was. We got 90% of our people with health insurance. We have the youngest, most diverse workforce of any big economy. We have a great system of higher education. Witness this institution. And we got a great technology base in America. And all the scientific studies say, you know, we Democrats, we still believe in science. All the scientific studies say that America ranks first or second in the world in the capacity to generate energy from the sun, the wind, and other clean sources. Then it's ours. You can't export the jobs putting it up. You can't export the jobs maintaining it. And once you put the stuff up, the power's free. It's a pretty good deal. So, be not afraid of the future. That's what he said. Now, I agree. Those of you who know that our foundation works all over the world, in every region of the world. And I agree with what the president said. But here's the problem. He painted this pretty picture. And there's still millions of Americans who looked at that pretty picture and they couldn't find themselves in it. Because 80% of the people still haven't had a raise. Because a lot of young people can't move out of their parents' home for their college loan payments.
All right.
Because, as you found out yesterday, there's still a very high level of violence involving encounters with the police that seem to disproportionately affect African Americans. Because you've got all these young dreamers, mostly Latinos, but some Asians, who came here as children, and they wonder, are they going to be sent home, when they just really want to be sent to school and make a contribution to our future. Because they hear the other party, young American Muslims hear the other party demonizing them for their religion. When the truth is, as Hillary has said repeatedly, I've been very proud of her, we cannot win the battle for the future over the social media in the brains of billions of people without our moderate, terror-hating brothers and sisters who happen to be Muslim. We have to do this together. And so anyway, so all this craziness on the other side are because a lot of people feel like the future has passed them by. The life expectancy for non-college educated middle-aged white people is going down. In my lifetime, that's never happened, only to one race. And why do you think that is? Because they think the American dream is lost to them. I would argue to you, this is an opportunity for us to join hands and go forward together. Together. Look, West Virginia now has the second weakest economy in America. West Virginia also has the highest rate of addiction to prescription drugs and heroin in America. You don't think those things have a common connection? We can bring everybody together. Hillary said she was the first candidate that proposed both an aggressive mental health treatment plan and an anti-addiction treatment plan for people involved in this. And to propose that we ought to change the laws and give people incentives not to move their companies overseas, but to move their companies into areas with high employment, with low income, and have been left out of left behind. Why am I telling you this? Hillary is running for president to make sure all of you can find yourself in the picture of the future that President Obama painted. She believes unless we can all rise together, we'll never do what we ought to do. She does not agree with the Republicans who say they want to make America great again. We didn't stop being great. We just stopped being whole. We need to be whole. So she has offered a lot of ideas to put the American people back to work, to raise incomes, to take selected populations and make sure they're mainstream, including equal pay for women and paid leave. She's offered a lot of ideas for keeping jobs here, including putting up 500 million solar panels and making every home in America powered by clean energy so the people own their own power within 8 years. We can easily. I do this work in Africa, Central America, all over the world. It'd be easy to do.